If you're ready to level up your fitness game in 2025, then today's video is for you because I'm going to share my top 10 fitness products of 2024 so that you can incorporate them for your 2025 vision. And to make it even better, I'm going to rank them for you because I thought that would be fun. And what we're going to do is we're going to cover the gamut today. I've got food stuff, I've got fitness equipment, like I run the spectrum on all things health and fitness. So if you are ready to dive in, get your list ready, and let's get started. What's up, mamas? Alexandria here, 35-year-old toddler mom. I'm also a licensed therapist for over 10 years, as well as a self-professed gym rat. And after losing over 40 pounds naturally and in a healthy way, I feel like I have finally cracked the code on healthy living and fitness and like being the best version of myself. And I use my therapy background because mindset is so crazy crucial, it's ridiculous. As well as my personal experience of just actually like losing the weight and getting healthy and fit and all of those things to help other women to achieve their goals. And so I thought it would be helpful to some of you, and you asked for this. So I figured we would today talk about my favorite products from 2024. This video is in no way sponsored by any company or any brand. These are just things that I genuinely love and use the heck out of. So item number 10 on the list is probably going to surprise you a little bit because I'm being honest with you. I never really expected to like or want to use this product as much as I do. It's a fitness box, and it's a wood fitness box that actually I got for Christmas, I believe 2 Christmases ago. But I use this thing all of the time. I use it for dips. Sometimes I use it for push-ups. Like I use it for so many different things. Step-ups. Just be careful. Like know where you're going to put it so you don't hurt yourself, because I have almost hurt myself on multiple occasions with this thing. So proceed with caution if you buy one of these. But I feel like if you have a home gym or you work out at home, this is a really awesome piece of equipment that has helped me so much in maintaining like my fitness gains, and just like very versatile piece of equipment. Now, granted, do I think you need to spend $40 on a wooden box? No, I absolutely do not. If you have the ability to build it for yourself in a way that I do not, I totally support that. I fully support that. Do that instead. But I do think if you want a box of some kind, they make wood boxes. They make, the sun is not cooperating today, I apologize. They make wooden boxes. They make boxes that are like foam. They make all sorts of different kinds of boxes. But this feels to me like an at-home piece of equipment that I was surprised that I love as much as I do. But it's not the most essential piece of home equipment. We'll talk about that later in the video. But that's why it makes number 10. Number 9 are glute resistance bands, especially if you got your peach gains going, if you're loving, going to the gym to work on your glutes. A glute resistance band has been one of my top things that I have been using for many, many years. And one of my favorite brands is the brand PopFlex Active, which is owned by Cassie from Blogilates. She makes these great packs of 3 different size fitness bands, and they are just really, really good. I've had them for years, and I haven't found that they've really worn out very much for me. They've stayed pretty like stretchy and resistant, which is really important in all of that. And I feel like a fabric band is so much better than those little like plasticky bands, because the plasticky bands, they roll up, they stretch, they're very annoying and very uncomfortable. And I also feel like they stretch out much more quickly, kind of like you're wearing like a rubber band on your legs, right? And I don't want to wear a rubber band on my legs. So I do love the fabric bands. And I did notice though that the PopFlex ones are on a wait list right now, so they're currently out of stock. And so I'm going to link some for you from Amazon that are also fabric that I have found to be really good as well. And then if you need to level up just a little bit more, because eventually if you get strong enough, you are going to need an even heavier resistance band, and you can like bundle them up together. I've done it. But I also like having this like even heavier band that I can use to like even more enhance my glutes. And this one comes from Amazon. It's about $12 or $13 just to pick up the single band. And this one has been great. If you're one of those people who's like, I'm ready to level up on my glutes, I need a heavier resistance band, this one is for you. This one is a nice, strong, heavy resistance. Because I feel like that can be kind of hard to find of like, yes, we've got the light, medium, and heavy, but like when you're ready to level up, what's the one you go to? And this one has worked great for me, so I really enjoy it. And I think it will be a great one to add to your collection as well. Again, if you are like me and you have a home gym. Or maybe you don't and you want to take it to the gym because you're trying to grow your glutes. I cannot talk. That is hard to say. Grow your glutes. There we go. Okay. Number 8 is kind of an obscure one a little bit, because I was like, does this really fit? But it really truly does, because I wear this thing everywhere, and it's my PopFlex hat. I I wear this hat everywhere. I think it is just so cute. It's got the little like bow on it and the like high pony. And if you saw me in day-to-day life, you would see just how very much I wear this hat. I wear this hat to the zoo, I wear this hat to the gym, I wear this hat everywhere, including the gym, which is why I'm mentioning it, because quite frankly, more often than not, if I go to the gym in public, my hair is not clean. And so I feel like I need a hat, or I like to wear a hat. And so if you find me at the gym, you're likely going to find me in this hat, but I don't work out in it at home because obviously there's no point. But my point is, I love this hat. I wear it everywhere, and I do feel like it has held up really well in spite of the fact that I wear it all the time. Again, this is a Popplex purchase that I've been really happy with, and I like the cute little like bow detailing. I feel like when I see Cassie's work, I can tell that she puts a lot of effort and energy into her design. She's just super talented. I mean, if you follow her on Instagram, you see all her cool like sketches and stuff like that. I think that's a really cool skill. That is not a skill I possess. But I think it's very cool that she designs the things like she does, and this hat being one of them. I wear this to the gym when I go to the gym, and so I feel like it feels like a fitness favorite to me if you're like me and you wear a hat to the gym. If you don't wear a hat to the gym, but you wear hats elsewhere, I think you'll also like this hat because it's comfortable, it looks cute, and it comes in some neutral colors so that it can match whatever outfit that you're wearing. Number 7 is a food-related item, but I would be remiss if I did not mention the Core Power protein shakes and their higher protein counterparts, because when I tell you, I am a lazy human, okay? In some ways, I am very lazy. I'm also not a good cook, as has been made apparent by my cooking videos. We should really, really, really put those in quotes. And so for that very reason, I need and want the convenience of an on-the-go protein shake. Do I like protein powder? Absolutely. I love protein powder. I think it's great. I like Ghost a lot. I like, my brain is escaping me, so I'll just pop up some brands that I like on the screen. But I really like protein powder, and I do use it. But when I am in a hurry, like I've done my workout, but I gotta get my kid to school, I grab these on the go, and they are absolutely a staple in our house. And we honestly have to stop buying them, because if we don't, we won't use our protein powder that we have in the cabinet that we pretty much like always keep on hand, because it's just easier and convenient. I put this crap on cereal and use it as my milk. I just drink them as they are. Like, they are just such a convenient thing. Sometimes I'll put like the coffee stuff, what the heck's that called? I put that in the protein shake too, and I drink it that way so I can have like coffee and protein combined. I really need the sun to chill. The sun is not cooperating with me today, and I need it to chill. And so in that way, this has just been and I really started using this like I think last year, but really into this year. Like, we use these an absolute ton. They are a staple for us in our household, and we almost always keep them. If we don't, it's because we're trying to make sure we use up our protein powder. So I couldn't not mention it, and honestly it probably could be a little bit higher on the list just for the sheer amount of love that I feel for this product. But there's some other stuff that I somehow managed to love even more, or at least I think maybe you'll love even more. So that's number 7. And listen, if you have loved this video or found it helpful in some way, could you do me a huge favor and just hit the thumbs up button? That lets YouTube know that this video is useful or helpful, and will help to send it out to the people that want to watch it as well and feel like us. And if you love it here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and come and let me be your non-judgy mom friend who comes alongside you to help you reach your health and wellness goals. Number 6 is my Halara shorts. I call these like my ultimate playground short. I did a Halara sponsored video a little while back. I'll link that video in case you're curious to like see the try on some of the products, but I'm actually wearing a Halara bra today to film. Anyway, I didn't do that on purpose. I just forgot. I just really honestly, like, the Halara shorts are my very favorite. These are like my playground shorts. I wear them all the time when we go to the playground or like the zoo or somewhere like that because they are breezy and comfortable and convenient. I wore them to Disney recently. Like, they are just like my go-to activewear short. But just Halara in general, I've really enjoyed as a brand. I feel like they make quality items that are, you know, good quality items, but they're also relatively affordable, and it seems like they're kind of like always running sales, which is nice. And like I said, I do have an affiliate code with them for my sponsored video. I don't know it off the top of my head, so I'll put it on the screen if you want to save some money. All right, number 5 is the Ultra Human ring. Okay, so I did get sent this a few weeks ago, and I have been playing with it for a few weeks. And so this is one of those items that I feel like may end up feeling higher on my list, but I didn't feel good enough about it to say yes, it's higher than that, because I don't feel like I've had the ability to test it for long enough to say for sure. But in the time that I have been testing it, I do really like it, especially if you are one of those people who is looking to like up your sleep game and you're like, I don't sleep well. Why am I not sleeping well? I see this in my office all the time. Honestly, I want to be like, here, have an Ultra Human. I obviously would not do that, but you know, for the people who are like, I'm having issues with my sleep, Ultra Human does a really nice job of really just like breaking down all of the things that could be going on and keeping you from being successful in getting the like quality sleep that you need. I mean, from caffeine intake to like sleep hours, like they have really like honed in on the pieces that you need to know right there in one place to see how to improve your quality of sleep. And I think that's really, really cool. They also are one of the few fitness wear companies that doesn't have a subscription fee. You just buy the one-time ring. They were kind enough to send this one to me in PR. I'm so thankful for that. And they did give me also a coupon code if you guys want to save some money. And their Black Friday sale is also running right now. So again, I'm telling you this. I want to do a full review, and a full review is coming. I want to compare it to my Whoop, but I wanted to give you a heads up now in case you want to purchase it while it is on sale. If you want to wait for my review, that's cool too. I just don't know what the price is going to be then. So I say all that to say I'm really enjoying this, and I think this is really going to help me in terms of improving my quality of sleep and making sure I'm like checking all the boxes. Particularly, I'm noticing for me, caffeine is one of those pieces I really need to work on, and I like the caffeine levels and seeing all that like right in front of my face. I'll show you on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. But I think that's gonna be really cool for me to track and make sure I'm doing the things that I need to be doing. She says as she has a cup of coffee sitting in front of her. Hi. Okay, moving on. Number 4 is the CGX app from Caroline Gervais. So this is a subscription that I decided to purchase actually when it came out over a year ago at this point, but I hadn't really played with it a ton until like middle of the year, basically when I made the Caroline Gervais app video that I'll link for you in case you're curious about it. But this is a really just solid quality app for information. There's just so much stuff on this app that is extremely useful, from like nutrition tips, you know, you've got your beginners, you've got your basic stuff, you've got some great workouts, you've got some great series. Like there's just so much good stuff on the app. It depends on where you live, how much it actually costs. For the US, it's $99 for the year. And honestly, as I've said before, like Caroline helped to completely transform my physique. And so I feel like I owe her lots and lots and lots of money. So quite frankly, I feel like it's a steal to pay her $99 a year to use this app. Because of all the like years of quality workouts she gave me over on YouTube. And I still love all of the workouts on YouTube, but I really just think the app is super high quality. I'm not affiliated anyway with the app. I just really like it. And so I highly recommend it. And so that's why it's number 3 on the list. No, it's not. That's why it's number 4 on the list. Number 3 is the Bob and Brad massager that I mentioned in a recent video. I believe it will be the video you see before this is actually in collaboration with Bob and Brad. Well, a portion of the video is in sponsorship with Bob and Brad. But this massage gun is really, really cool. And I won't spend a lot of time on it because I went in full detail in that video. So I'll link that for you. But my favorite thing about this massage gun is that it fits in my hand well, which is always kind of been a beef issue for me because all the other massage guns that I've tried are like pretty large, and while they work well, I just don't feel like I have good like control over them. And even though maybe they're a bit more costly, you know, they cost a little bit more, they're a little fancier in some ways, I don't feel like I have good control over them, and so I'm just not as inclined to use them. But this one is a mini, and so it fits in my hand really well. But my favorite feature is the heat cool setting. It feels really, really nice, and it does a good job of really helping with the recovery of my body post-workout, especially when I've had like super big workouts and things like that. I've really enjoyed incorporating the heat cool portion into my bedtime routine, as you will have seen in that video, which went live today as I am filming. And so I really have enjoyed this particular feature. It's something I've been using over the I really started using a massage gun at bed about a year ago maybe, but like I've done a better job of using it now that I've started incorporating the heat cool, and I just feel like it's a really nice piece of equipment. And this is a great time of year, you know, if you're looking for a nice gift to give somebody, this is a great one. I do know that this one is on sale for Black Friday, hence the mention in the past video about it. So anyway, it's just been a great staple for me this year, and I highly recommend it. I really like it. I think it's done wonders for me. And really, I mean any massage gun. Like if you like this one, great. I like the heat cool setting, but if just a massage gun in general is really the recommendation here. It's been much more beneficial than I ever really thought that I would care about it, but there it is. Now, number 2 and number 1 were hard for me because I love both of these items so very much, and if you've been on this channel at all, you probably already know what I'm going to say because they haven't been mentioned yet in this video, like ranking wise. And so they're very different things, so let's just call them number 1 in each category, okay? It doesn't matter. But number 2 on my list is, say it with me class, my Whoop strap. I'm not affiliated in any way with Whoop, which I feel like is a mistake on their part because I love them so much, but that doesn't matter. I have like the membership code, but I don't know if that does anything for you. It'll be linked also. I love this thing. This is probably my very favorite fitness item, and I feel like these two things kind of do different stuff. Again, I'll cover that in a video, so I'll save you from it today. But if you've been on the fence about a Whoop, if you can afford it, I feel like if you are willing to like pay attention to the stats and the numbers and the advice that you get through your Whoop, it can really heavily impact the way that you work out. And for me, if you're one of those people who really struggles with knowing like, are you working out hard enough, or are you like hitting your goals, or whatever, those sort of things, then the Whoop is gonna really help you, because that's the mindset piece for me that I was talking about earlier in the video. Is that like, for me, when I was like trying to start fitness journeys before, I think I was always under this impression of like, oh, well, I had a hard workout yesterday, so like I need to take it easy today. And so being able to see my recovery in that way on this Whoop strap was like, oh, hey girl, you good. You can keep going. Like your heart rate can handle it. And being able to like actually see my recovery in real time based on my stats and knowing that gave me the push I needed to like actually keep going, so I was able to be successful and actually reach my goals. And so in that way, I just think it's a really valuable resource. Is it the cheapest thing ever? No, absolutely not. It is an investment in your health, but in that way, I think it's invaluable. I also like that they have like cutesy different like changes of colors. Like, I mean, that's just fun for me. I have like 4 or 5 different colors at this point. It's a problem. Anyway, all that to say, I love my Whoop, and I would absolutely 100% recommend it to you, no questions asked. And the very last item on this list is at number 1, and this one, again, let's just call it number 1 in this category, please, because I love it, but I also love my Whoop, and it is what it is, my booty sprout, okay? I love this piece of equipment, okay? I just freaking love it. And so I did mention, well, in real time, I mentioned yesterday that they are having a sale on their booty sprout. So if you want to buy it, now's a good time to do it, because they are running a sale for Black Friday, and I don't know how long that sale is going to last. It is one of my very favorite gym equipment pieces. I did a short, I don't know if I can link shorts, if I can figure out how I will, but like of all the different ways I use it, because I use this piece of equipment to do everything. I use it for Bulgarian split squats. I use it sometimes if I want to do like a bench press, but I want to be like tilted back. I use it for, my hip thrusts. I use it for so many different things at the gym, like at my home gym, that it's such a versatile piece of equipment. And it is not the cheapest thing ever, but it's also not the most expensive thing ever. And I saw they make it in pink now, which is very adorable. Not something I need, but just very adorable in case that's your vibe. And so for me, this has just been a really valuable piece of equipment. I'm so glad. I actually got it as a Mother's Day gift from my husband. Yes, that's who I am as a person. And it's just been a great piece of equipment for me. And I highly, if you have a home gym or you do any sort of like lifting weights from home, this is one of those like pieces of equipment that will just be such a game changer for you. And one of you asked in the comments of like when I was telling you it was on sale, like if I had issues with the band stretching out quickly. I have not had that issue at all. I use this thing an absolute ton, and I have not found that any of the bands have lost any of their like longevity or stretchiness as of yet. Like, I don't know what they're made of, but like those bands are tight. They are good to go. So, and you get 3 different levels, and then they also sell separately if you want to buy it an even heavier band that I believe is 70 pounds. I did eventually purchase that one. I'll insert some B-roll of these so you can see them, of course. But yeah, it's a great piece of equipment. Again, it's not the cheapest piece of equipment, but I just love it, and I think it's been extremely helpful for someone who works out from home like I do. So if you do, I think you'll love this piece of equipment as much as I do. And again, not sponsored in any way by any of these companies. Okay, my friends, that is going to do it. Let me know what you've loved for your fitness journey in 2024 that you're going to use to level up in 2025. So until next time. Bye, friends. Happy shopping.